and each activity is going to be determined by the roll of a dice. So bear with me, just like at my preview screen happening, and we will get right into it. We'll get some things happening, and we're going to have to do a quick warm-up. And, okay, we're on. Quick warm-up. Let's get the blood flowing. Let's get it all. Jeez, there's not much room here. So, activities we have today is, number one, hula hooping, which I feel like I don't quite have enough space for. Number two, baking. So that it's in order of this. If I roll a 1, it's shredding. If I roll a 2, it's hula hooping. If I roll a 3, it's baking. If I roll a 4, it's ping pong. If I roll a 5, it's you guys get to choose. Chuck something in the chat and I'll try that. And then at number 6 is roll again. So it's kind of like a free round. Well, maybe I'll need a break at that point. It's going to be busy. It's going to be what's happening. And stick with us and follow along, my friends. Woo! Okay. So I think it might be time to do our first dice roll. So rolling the dice to determine what activity we're doing. And I've lost the dice. The dice is very important for this. Did anyone see where I put the dice? I had the dice and I showed you the dice. Where'd the dice go? The dice. I've got eggs here. We've got some beautiful eggs for the baking. There's a ping pong ball. Oh, I found the dice. We have the dice. We're ready to roll the dice for the first one. What are we going to be doing? And what is happening? Okay. So, 1. 1 is shredding. Okay. So the first thing with shredding is we're going to write something on the paper that we don't like and we're going to shred it. Kind of, I've got a bunch of scrap paper here, don't worry, it's all kind of needs to be shredded anyway. So, the first thing, if I'm thinking about things I don't like, I really don't like dust. Just irks me a bit. I think like growing up I was an asthmatic as well. So we're going to shred some dust, and I'll just plug the shredder in. Man, it's hot in here, I think I've got to open the window. Let's shred the dust, get that away. So open that window, get some good air flowing around here. And hello, Ellie Marie. Thank you for joining us. Oh, jeez. Okay, so we've shredded. Now let's roll again. Really got to work out. Okay, rolling the dice to determine what we're doing. Number 2, number 3, baking. Okay, let's get baking. We're baking a banana bread. And we're baking a gluten-free, dairy-free, keto banana bread. We have all the ingredients here, but I only get to do one step of the recipe at a time. So I have tried to bake before while doing other activities, and I kind of find it difficult because you're like doing this, then there's ping pong balls flying everywhere. But we're going to start baking this cake. And as soon as I can reload that recipe because the Wi-Fi turned off. Okay, so I've got all the ingredients. Step 1, preheat the oven. We're skipping that. The tin's lined. Peel the bananas, break into chunks and place in a large mixing bowl. Mash with a fork. Let's do it. I've got my mixing bowl here. You've got to keep things moving. Trying to keep the heart rate high. And I've got some old bananas, which are meant to be best for banana bread. So let's chuck. They just choked on my saliva. Let's chuck those bananas in this bowl. Oh, they just smell nasty. Chucking the bananas in there, and then we're going to mash them with a fork, I think, and then that's step 1 completed. Then we'll roll the dice and we'll see what we can do next on today's adventures. Bananas, and I hate the smell of like old banana peels, so I'm just going to chuck them out the door. And then I've got a fork here. We're going to mash up those bananas and then break into chunks. Let's split them into chunks with a fork, and then let's get this happening. Jeez, it's not very efficient. I don't know if they're like not soft enough. Oh, it's cramping my wrist. And I think the heater was on in here earlier, and it is so hot right now in this room. Okay, it's not really mashed enough yet, is it, guys? I mean, we kind of need to get it mashed a bit more. And then from here, we'll be able to do step number 2, but we won't be able to do step number 2 until we roll a 3 again, because 3's for baking, 4's for ping pong, 2 is for hula hooping. If you've just joined us, we're rolling the dice to determine what activity we're doing next. And we have 5 activities and one's a free roll. So if you guys have any things you want me to do, chuck it in the comments and I'll try that. If I get a 5, 5 is the viewer's choice. Okay, mash. So we've done step 1 of baking our banana bread. And this is going to be, I've got to put the dice somewhere. Okay, here we go. Number 1, shredding. We're shredding things we don't like. So if you guys have something you don't like, let me know. But I don't like fumes. Fumes just, again, kind of goes with dust. I don't like fumes. Let's shred those fumes, rid the energy of that, and let's roll that dice again. What do we got? 2, hula hooping. Let's get into the hula hooping. And I'm going to have to take my shirt off for this because the heat has been on and it's roasting in here already. I don't know how long of hula hooping we should do, possibly, but there's a lot of things that can break around here. I don't know if you guys can see me. So if you haven't seen my videos before, normally my lives include a lot of hula hooping. And I normally do this kind of in between activities to keep the heart rate up and keep moving, keep the blood pumping. But it's also just a good core workout. And things I've learned from past is trying not to eat too much before the live, because this hula hoop's weighted and it just smashes you in the stomach here. Oh, I just got a little burp there. Yeah, I did drink a glass of milk before this, and I haven't had a glass of milk for 10 years, so I'm hoping that goes okay, because it's my first glass of milk for 10 years. I used to be lactose intolerant. Maybe I still am, but I thought I'd give it a go. I don't know if it's a good idea to do it right before a live, but I had a glass of milk, cow's milk, and 2 muffins, and some peanuts. So we'll see how that goes. Ooh, okay, hula hooping, that is done. And let's roll the dice, see what we're doing next. Hopefully we can get this cake on the go. So, I don't know, I'm kind of hoping for a 3. We got a 2. Hula hooping again. Back to hula hooping. Oh, thought I'd get a break from hula hooping. Maybe I should have a rest roll. Okay. So if you've just joined us, 1 shredding, 2 is hula hooping, 3 is baking, 4 is ping pong. We've got like a ping pong challenge we're trying to do. 5 is, you guys can decide, let me know if you got an idea. And 6 is roll again. We've just got a 6-sided dice we're working with. So the banana bread we're baking is a gluten-free, dairy-free, keto banana bread. And it's got almond meal in it. There's no actual flour as such. The almond meal is kind of replacing that flour. And that almond meal just makes that cake extra delicious and nice and soft and moist. So highly recommend baking cakes with almond meal. And yeah, just, okay, hula hooping's done. Lots of glass around. I've got to be careful I don't smash that glass. Okay, let's roll the dice again. I'm hoping for a 3 so we can continue on the baking the cake. And we got a 5. Do you guys have an idea? Check the chart. If you roll a 5, I think you should do 10 push-ups. 10 push-ups. Ali has spoken, and we're going to do 10 push-ups. Kind of things all in the way here. And we'll do 10 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've never done a push-up so close to a toilet roll and a dog bowl. Okay, we're done. And roll that dice again. If you guys have any other suggestions, let me know. 2, hula hooping. Oh, holy moly. Oh, I'm kind of like close to a lot of things here. I've hit the I've actually hit the tripod before while hula hooping, and it's knocked it over. And there's lots of things. There's a screen behind me in my proximity, so I've got to be careful. But anyway, back to the cake. So we've got almond meal in it. We've got a little bit of butter. Wish you can use coconut. I've got Nuttelex, just a dairy-free cake. We got monk fruit, so it's like monk fruit's like my opinion, one of the best like artificial sweeteners. And just like some baking soda, we get some eggs and banana. If you don't want to use eggs, use that egg replacer stuff. I'm sure that'll work. But right now, if you've just joined us, we're doing activities based on rolling a dice. And we've got 5 activities we're doing. One's determined by you, and the other one is a roll again. Thanks everyone for jumping on, and I appreciate your support. Okay, we're coming to the end of our hula hooping, and then we're going to roll the dice again. Which, oh no, knocked over the jar. I smashed my finger. Okay, that was a glass jar. I'm glad it didn't break, but there's not really enough room to be hula hooping in here. We're keeping the heart rate up. Please don't roll a 2. 1, shredding. Do you guys have anything you want me to shred in the chat? Let me know. We're just shredding things we don't like. It can't be a person or an animal because I think that's just bullying. But if you've got something else you can think of, let me know. But let's see. Something else I don't like is think of a good one here. So far I've done dust, I've done fumes, and I don't really like blackberry bushes. I mean, they're just annoying. So I know it's random, but it's just whatever's coming to my mind. Blackberry bush, a blackberry bush. I just don't really like them. They're kind of annoying when you come across them. And blackberries are good. So like, maybe this is controversial because I like blackberries, but I don't like the bush. So we're going to shred the blackberry, and let's roll the dice and see what we're doing next. If you've just joined us, we are doing exercises based on the dice roll, and that was a 6. 6 is the roll again. So let's roll that again. Hello, Maxiong. Hello. We got a 4. 4's ping pong. First ping pong of the round. Let's get into the pong, and let's see how we go. We're baking a cake here, but we're not up to cake. I've got to get a 3 to keep baking the cake. And for now, let's do a ping pong challenge. I wonder what happens if I throw the ping pong at this. Oh, that was fun. Okay, but no, that's not the challenge. The challenge is to try and break the record. And the toast is worth 50. The jar is worth 1 unless you get 10. Then it's worth 100. Bottle's worth 100. Toilet rolls are worth 10. Double on top, that's double. And if you get a toilet roll through the hole, so dog bowl's worth 3. I hope you guys can see all this. And we're going to give it a round. We've got 36 balls here. And we're going. Kettle's worth 50. Kettle's worth 30. Toast is worth 50. And ball comes back to me with the arm reach. I can reuse it. Yes, 30 points. We're going for the points. Jar in front of me is worth 1. Oh, dog ball's worth 3. 2 into the dog bowl. And toilet rolls at the back are worth 10. Unless you can get 2 in there, then double the points. Kettle's worth 30. Yes, 10 points into the toilet roll. And the yoga mat's kind of in the way a little bit, so we're just going to pull that back. Sit here. I'm just checking the preview screen, hoping you can still see me. And jar is worth 1. Jar's worth 1. Toast is worth 50. And kettle at the back is worth 30. Kettle, yes, 30 points for the kettle. Yes, ball dropped down the toilet roll. It's worth double. Jar's worth 1. We're just doing 1 round of this, and then we're going to roll the dice again and see what's next. Okay, that's it. The round didn't break the record. The record's currently 1,000 for ping pong, but we're nowhere near that. So let's pick up all these balls, and then we will roll the dice again to see what we can get, my friends. And we're constantly changing things. We're baking a cake. We're doing hula hooping, and we're keeping it real. So that's 3, 6, 9 points there. But look, the record's 1,000, so we're not even going to count this round, unfortunately. But we got 3 in the kettle. And next, we need to roll that dice again. So we've got my dice here, and we're rolling it to determine what we're doing. 2, hula hooping again. Hula hooping seems to be popular in this live, so we'll get back into that. And last time I hit the glass jar over, so I'm just going to make sure I don't do that again. And I think I need a drink. I should have had a drink around, but maybe I'll just have a drink in between breaks. So I think I'm not sure what the next step on the cake is, but hopefully we can get that happening. I've got the oven preheated, and then oh, it's hot in here. I'm glad I opened that window. Okay, I think we're just about ready to roll the dice again. Except last time when I stopped hula hooping, I hit the jar over, so I just got to slowly stop this. Yep, that's better. Okay, here we go. Rolling the dice, keeping it moving, keeping it real. Oh, hula hoop fell over. 2. Hula hooping again. I just can't get a break. I need some water. All right. Hula hooping again. Activities today are determined on the dice roll. And so far, we've done at least one of everything. We just haven't got a 3 recently, and 3 is kind of what we want at the moment, because 3 means we can keep baking that cake. We're baking a banana bread, and right now we're doing hula hooping. We're going to pick up the pace. Let's get it quick and see how fast we can do it for this round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that'll do. Slow it down. Gently put the hula hoop down, because this thing's lethal. It is weighted hula hoop. Oh, and I'll tell you what, I had a glass of milk before this, the first time in like 10 years, and I think I might still be lactose intolerant, I'm not sure. Okay, dice roll. Let's roll that dice again. Hopefully not a 2. Another 2! No! 2 means more hula hooping. I just want to bake the cake. Okay. So more hula hooping, and then I'm kind of praying for a 3 or something easy, maybe a 1, so we can shred some paper. So 1 shredding paper, 2 is hula hooping, 3 is baking, 4 is ping pong, 5, if you guys have an idea, let me know in the chat. We're rolling the dice to determine what we're doing. 6 is roll again. And I am kind of loosely looking at the chat, so if you got any ideas or any comments, just put them in there. Okay, fast session of hula hooping for 10 seconds. Oh, I got a stitch. Oh, maybe it's the milk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh no! Oh no! You got to stop this very carefully, because I've got all baking stuff around. Okay, let's roll that dice. If I get a 2, I'm going to be mad. I hope I don't get a 2. 2 again! Oh, I can't believe it. Oh. This is by far the most hula hooping I've done for a little while. But don't worry. Maybe if I get 3 in a row, then if I get it again, we'll change it up, I think. Okay, let's go. Let's get it going. Let's get it fast. And hopefully we can bake that cake. So if I roll another 3, another 2, I mean, for hula hooping, we're going to skip it and we'll go on to something else. Okay, so here we go. Let's roll that dice. Praying for a 3, praying for a 3. You wouldn't believe it. It's another 2. We're skipping it because we've done it 3 times in a row. We've got to keep it real, keep it interesting. 5, viewer's choice. If you guys have any ideas, shred traffic. Okay, viewer's choice. Well, that's kind of the idea I've got. So let's shred traffic. Where's the paper going? Paper's here. Let's shred some traffic. If you guys have anything you want to shred, put in the chat and we'll shred it. Just can't be a person or an animal, because I think that's a bit mean. Traffic. We're shredding traffic, getting rid of that energy, and then we'll roll the dice again to determine what we're doing next. And I am sweating. It's a hula hoop workout. We just got to find that dice. The dice has disappeared. I stepped on it earlier and it really hurts. But yeah, I need a system. The dice has to go somewhere. Otherwise, there's the dice. Okay, we're going to put the dice on the table from now on. 3 is baking. Let's get that bacon recipe up, and let's see what step of that recipe we're up to. Okay, so far in the baking, we've mashed up some bananas, some old bananas, and step 2, add the eggs and melted butter beat with an electric mixer until smooth. So we need 3 large eggs. We've got those eggs here, and let's chuck them in. 3 eggs. Oh, it's so hard to cook when your heart rate's high. I kind of need like somewhere to put these old eggs. Let's put these eggs in this paper towel. Okay, so 3 eggs. That's 1 egg. We're baking a loaf of bread here. We're baking banana bread. It's a keto, dairy, gluten-free banana bread. And we're doing it in between hula hooping, ping pong challenge, and a few other things if you've just joined us. So that's 3 eggs. Now I don't think I use a fork. Now I think I use an electric beater. Let's use this rag, wipe my hands, and then let's beat this up. Okay, we're beating the eggs and the banana together until smooth. How smooth, I'm not sure. I'm being told not to overbeat it, so I reckon that's probably good. That seems pretty smooth to me. And we'll just put that beater down. Oh, so last time I cooked on a live, I put the egg beater down on the meat, on the old meat tray, which is a bit gross. Okay, so, oh, that's like very smooth. I don't know if that's too smooth. What do you guys think? Okay, so that's done. Let's chuck that up here, and hopefully we get another 3 so we can continue on with the cake mixing, and let's see how we go. 1 shred. I think Ali she wanted to shred bullying, so let's shred bullying here. Bullying, B-U, how do you spell bullying? B-U-L-L, bullying? Is that right? Bullying? She probably spelled it right, B-U-L-L, oh, there's a Y in there. B-U-L-L-Y. All right, spelling is not a strong point for me, but let's shred bullying into the shredder. Let's rid of that energy. If you got something you want to shred, let me know. We got to roll the dice to keep this moving. We got to keep it happening. We got to keep the energy high. 3, we're baking the cake. We're baking a loaf of bread, and I think it's sourdough. Baking. Steps. You got to read the recipe. In a separate mixing bowl. Haha, I'm not doing that this time. We're just putting it all in the same bowl. All in the same bowl. Add the flour mixture to the banana mixture. Stir to combine in a batter. So instead of flour, we're using almond meal. And this is a special recipe that tells you to use almond meal. Except I always find it difficult to read recipes. How much of this stuff do we need? Bear with me. 150 grams. Oh, not this again. 11 cups. It can't be 11. I think it's 1.5. 1.5 cups. 1.5 cups of almond meal is going into our mixture. So far, we have eggs in here and banana. So let's chuck our 1.5 cups in. And almond meal is just so delicious for making that cake soft. If you never used it before, look up a recipe and use it. Highly recommend. Okay, 1.5 cups of almond meal in the mixture. So that's 1/2 cup. That was 1 cup. And then I think we needed to add something else next, but I really struggle to remember more than one step at a time. In a separate bowl, whisk the almond flour. What? Okay. So I'm just gonna mix this with a fork, and then we'll roll the dice again. So that's our next step done. Next step, let's roll the dice. We're rolling the dice to determine what we're doing. 2, we're hula hooping. Hula hooping, put that dice there so we don't lose it because we seem to keep losing it. We've got shredded paper everywhere, and we've got our hula hoop here. And there's some dangerous things in the way. I don't want to knock over this almond meal because that would drop the dice. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So the cake's coming along. The next thing we need to do to the cake is I'm just trying to read the recipe while hula hooping, but it's kind of trying to read while someone's doing that over your face. Oh, that milk. Oh, I had a glass of milk before this, and I think I'm lactose intolerant. Well, I haven't had milk for 10 years. Okay, so add the flour mixture to the banana mixture, stir to combine in a batter, and then next we got to, what? Oh no, I've skipped a step. In a separate mixing bowl, almond flour, tick. Oh no, nearly lost the hula hoop. Granulated ethanol, which is a monk fruit. Cinnamon, baking powder. Right, so we just got to add some monk fruit and baking powder. Oh, nearly lost it. Okay, 10 seconds past. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hopefully we get baking again. Oh, I knocked the jar over. Nearly broke the jar. Here we go. Okay. Oh, that seems a bit. I might need to just quickly mix that. Because I don't have to turn lumpy because I didn't mix it properly. Just mixing the banana bread over here. Sorry guys, it's out of frame. And let's do the next step, which I can't do the next step unless I roll 3. So we're using the dice to determine what we're doing today. And 6. 6 is roll again. Lucky roll. Let's roll again. If you guys have something you want shred, hula hooping. Oh, I swear this dice is rigged. I feel like there's a magnet under the floor. All I seem to be doing, we've lost power somewhere. We've lost something. I don't know what's happened. I don't know if the laptop's gone flat. Bear with me while I plug this in to a different PowerPoint. And the beater, let's just unplug this for a sec. Okay. I don't know if, I think I closed the lid. I think the lid of the laptop closed. Here we go. We're back. Sorry guys. I'm back. Here we go. Hula hooping. So we're doing different activities based on the roll of the dice. 1 is shredding paper, 2 is hula hooping, 3 is baking, 4 is the ping pong challenge, 5 is you guys get to choose, drop something in the chat, and 6 is roll again. Currently we just rolled 2, so we're going to do hula hooping, finishing with 10 seconds fast. So right now we're hula hooping, and all right, ready for the 10 seconds fast. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're going to slow it down slowly because we always knock over the glass. We don't want to break anything. Ooh, that was close. All right, here we go. Appreciate your support, guys. I see that number changing. That's my live sub count. What's people saying in the chat? I have no idea. Llama impersonation. Where's the butter? When do I add the butter? I don't know. We're not up to baking, Ellie. Okay, here we go. 6. Roll again. Let's roll again. If I get a 2, hopefully don't get a 2. 2's hula hooping. 5. 5's the viewer's choice. Do you guys have anything you want me to do this round? If not, I might just use it as my own round and continue with the baking. We're baking a cake over here, and so far we're only a few steps into it. I think the next thing we need to do, so we've got almond flour in there, cinnamon baking. Okay. Oh, butter. I forgot to add butter. There's butter here somewhere. Let's add the butter. So we got some butter. Except it's not butter, it's not Alex. Let's chuck that in. Butter, and then recipes are so hard, especially when your heart rate's high. Okay. Flour mixture, stir to combine, spoon the batter into the line tin. No. I've skipped a step. We need to add this granulated. We need to add the monk fruit. So monk fruit, this is my monk fruit, which is like an alternative to sugar, and it'll tell me how much, which I think I only add half, otherwise it's too sweet. So 100 grams. 100 grams is half a cup, so I'm going to add half a cup. So I guess quarter of a cup. So let's chuck that in. Okay, let's chuck that in. Boom, done. And then I'm guessing we beat it all together. You guys ever worked out before and exercised at the same time? Meow, you made it. Welcome. Okay, so add flour mixture, banana mixture. Tick, we've done that. Stir to combine in a batter. Spoon the batter into the lined tin. Oh no, whisk together. I think I'm going to whisk everything. Let's grab the whisk. Is this a whisk or is this a beater? Is it the same thing? I don't know. Just mix all this around. Mixy mix. And then once we've done that, I think I've got to put in the tin. But we can't do that until we roll a 3. So what we're doing today is based on the dice roll. So that's all ready to go. And let's try not... Okay, that's done. And then Next thing we need is to roll that dice and hopefully get another 3. 4. 4's ping pong. Ping pong challenge coming up. Let's move the banana mix out of the way. Have a quick drink. And do a quick round of ping pong. See if we can break the record in between baking a cake, hula hooping, shredding paper, and there's a lot going on, but we're getting it done. And let's do a round of ping pong. So the record is 1,000. If you fill the kettle, it's 1,000. That's how we did it last time. The jar is worth 1. Toast is worth 50. Toilet rolls are worth 10. Here we go. Here we go. Ball comes back to me. I can reuse it. Jar's worth 1. Jar's worth 1 unless you fill it 10 times, then it's worth 100. Kettle at the back's worth 30. Toast is worth 50 if you can keep it on there the whole time. Toilet rolls are worth 10. Yes, points is what we want. Points is what we want, friends. Here we go. Here we go. We're going for the kettle. Kettle at the back's worth 30. Toilet rolls are worth 10. Oh, dog bowl's worth 3. Oh, off the rim at the kettle. Jar's worth 1 at the front. Points is good. Points is what we want. Here we go, guys. Here we go. We're baking a cake. We're hula hooping. We're playing ping pong. And we're getting points. Points is what we want. Watch that ball go into the jar. Off the jar. If the ball comes back to me, I can reuse it. Last ball. This could change everything. That bottle there's worth 100. Let's go for that. I've never got it before. Too bad. Let's pick all the balls up. Do a quick count, but we definitely haven't broken the record, so maybe there's no point in even counting. And then we're going to roll the dice again to determine what we're doing next. See how we go. I appreciate your support, guys. I see that number moving, and I thank you for being here and watching me. Okay, next thing we're doing. Unfortunately, we didn't break the record. There's no point counting, it's a waste of time. We're just going to try and keep our heart rate above 100. And let's roll the dice. The dice is determining what we're doing here today. Here we go. 4. We got 4. 4 is ping pong again. Another round of ping pong. If we get 3 things in a row, we're going to change this formation a bit, make it more favorable. Okay, so toaster at the front is worth 50. Toilet rolls are worth 10. Unless you get those ones. Those ones are the quads. Here we go. And we're away. Can reuse that ball. Toaster's worth 50. Can we get the toaster? Ball there. Oh, 30. 30 points is good. Yes, 30 points. 30 points. Into the kettle. I'm going to move that because maybe you can't see. Here we go. Toilet rolls are worth 10. Toaster's worth 50. But it's got to stay on there the whole round. Points are counted at the end of the round. Here we go. Here we go. That's good. That's good. We've got to fill the kettle. Fill the kettle to break the record. And we've got many points in the kettle. This might be worth counting, but it's not going to break it. But it just might be interesting. Oh, toaster's worth 50. Toaster's worth 50. Bottle to the left. Jar's worth 1. Missed the jar. What can we get? Dog bowl's worth 3. Oh, off the toaster. Too bad. That was close. It was close, guys. But we didn't break the record. Let's pick up all the balls, clean up everything, and let's see what we got. Hoping we can get this cake on soon that we're baking. We're baking a gluten-free, dairy-free, keto banana bread. And we're doing that in between playing ping pong, hula hooping, shredding paper, and a bunch of other activities. There's also a free round, which is you guys get to decide. So if you got any ideas, chuck it in the chat, and I'll do that. Some suggestions so far has been shredding and 10 push-ups. There's something else we did. And hello, Meow. Hello, Amelia. Amelia, nice name. And Ali. Thanks all for joining, and everyone else there. Okay, so let's roll that dice and determine what we're doing. Here we go. 4 again. Ping pong. This will be the last round of ping pong if we roll another 4, because we're only doing 3 rounds of one thing. But let's see. We're trying to break the record. Let's bring the other box in, make it a big round, and see how we go here. Mega round of ping pong coming up. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, 50 points, 50 points. Points is good, but we want more. We want the big points. We're trying to fill that kettle at the back, which is worth 30. Kettle's worth 30, unless you fill the whole thing. Oh, 10 points for the toilet roll. Kettle's worth 30. Kettle's worth 30. We're going for 30. Going for 30. I'll take 50. I'll take 50. Ball comes back to me. It's in arm's reach. I can reuse it. Yes, yes, yes. That's good. That's good. Toast is worth 30. We're baking a loaf of bread. We're baking some banana. We're baking some banana bread. Here we go, friends. Here we go. Here we go. What are we going to get this round? Can we fill the kettle? Dog bowl's worth 3. Toilet rolls are worth 10. That's 1 jar done, but don't worry, we have another jar here. It's a big round. We're going for a mega round, trying to break the record. Oh, toast worth 50, but the ball's going to stay there for the rest of the round for those points to count. Ball comes back to me. It's an arm reach. We got 100. We got 100 on the toaster. The toaster's not plugged in. Don't worry. That would be irresponsible. And I appreciate your support, guys. I see those numbers, and it's a big part of why we're here. But it's not the only reason. Here we go. Can we get the kettle? Kettle's worth 30 unless you fill the whole thing. It's worth 1,000, which is how we broke the record last time. We're doing a mega round. We got 2 boxes of ping pongs coming through. And 30 points is good. We haven't quite filled the kettle. But if we got all these balls in, we might be able to fill it. We may be able to fill the kettle. Here we go. Here we go. Points is good. Points is what we want. Trying to fill the kettle. Oh, 10 points if it's jammed in between 2 toilet rolls still. 100 points on the toaster at the moment. Otherwise, single is 50. Try not to knock the ones off the toaster. Points are counted at the end of the round. Here we go. Oh, it was close. It was a mega round, but we didn't quite break the record. We've still probably got 10 balls in the kettle. That's probably 300 points, but it's nowhere near the record of 1,000. So let's pick up all these balls. Might take me a little bit of time, and hopefully we can get this cake baking in the oven, which we're trying to do in between rounds. And dog ball's worth 3. Toast worth 100. That's 106. Toilet rolls are worth 10 unless it goes through, then that's 20. And we do have a few in the kettle, but it's not close to the record. There's probably, let's count how many are in the kettle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There was 8. So 8 in the kettle. So 240 points, but not quite close to the record. I've somehow lost a whole bucket of balls because I had 2 full buckets of balls, and now I've only got 10 balls in this one bucket. But that's okay. We're going to get there. We're getting it done. And I appreciate you guys for being here. Let's roll that dice to determine what we're doing, because that's what we're doing here today. We're rolling the dice, and we're seeing what we're doing next. 2. 2's hula hooping. Oh, my God. Someone's rigged this dice, I swear. This stuff's too close to hula hoop. But that's okay. We're doing it anyway. I'm hoping I don't mix the cake mixture well with hula hooping. And let's see how long we can hula hoop for in between this round, which I feel like coming off the back of ping pong, hula hooping somewhat difficult. That's okay. We're getting there. We're getting it done. And we're making a cake. We're making a banana bread. If you guys have any suggestions for the free round, which is if I roll a 5, let me know, and you guys determine what we're doing. Okay. 10 seconds fast at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's slow it down and roll the dice again. And I need a drink because I'm very parched. Try not to break anything as we stop hula hooping. Woo! Quick drink break, then we'll roll the dice if I can find it. There it is. All right, here we go, guys. Rolling that dice. 6. 6 is roll again. Let me know if you have any suggestions if I roll a free round. 3. We're baking. We're baking the banana bread. So we have the banana bread here. I think we're nearly at the step of, where's the butter? The butter's in. We put the butter in, Ellie. All right. This is looking lumpy, so I guess I should maybe just stir it again quickly. So I'm pretty sure I've done all the steps. Now I've just got to put it in that tin, and I think it's called racking it. Raping? No, racking. Got to rack the. Right. That seems pretty good, that banana bread. And this is what our cake mixture looks like at the minute. And let's chuck it in this tin and get it on. So add flour mixture, tick to banana, to combine. I think we've got everything in. All right, let's chuck this in. And then I've got a spoon here. We can spoon this out. And we're going to get this cake in the oven. So I'll just duck out in a second, chuck the cake in the oven, and then we will roll that dice again. Maybe we'll roll the dice before we go so you guys can know what we're doing next. If I remember. Okay, so that's everything done there, and I'm just going to chuck all this old stuff in here, these eggs, and then let's see what the, so then you do this, I think. Is it called? It's called something. Racking, I think. I think that's called racking, isn't it, guys? Okay, so I'm going to chuck this in the oven and start a timer. Last time I burnt the banana bread, so just bear with me, guys. I hope you can still hear me. I'm just going to quickly run to the oven and chuck this in, 180 degrees. We put the banana bread in the oven, and then, whew, geez, that's hot. Oven's on 180. Yep, okay. Wait for me, guys. And we'll roll the dice. We'll determine what we're doing next. And as soon as I find that dice. Okay, here we go. Next thing we're doing this round, we don't need that rest. Actually, we do need this because we need to set a timer. Timer for the banana bread that we're baking. We'll see how it comes out this time. Last time we cooked it, it burnt. So I might cook it slightly less this time. And 45 minutes, I reckon 40 minutes is ample. Maybe even 35. Let's try 35. And then we'll check it in 35 because last time I burnt it like bad. I burnt the top really bad. So 0 hours. What did I say? 35 minutes. Let's go 36 minutes. That sounds better. Okay, 36 minutes. Bake the banana bread. So baking is off the list. And let's roll the dice to determine what we're doing. Here we go, guys. 3. 3 is baking. Baking. Maybe we could change baking to someone else. If anyone else has an idea for something apart from baking, let me know. Because baking is under control at this point. And 6. 6 is roll again. So let's roll again. 3. 3 is baking. We really need another activity here. 5. Viewer's choice. What do you guys got for me? Llama impersonation. Oh. You want me to do a llama impersonation? Okay. How do you impersonate a llama? They make that. They do that spitting thing. That's my llama. They make a sound, don't they? And then they kind of run really funny. I really like them. I think they're a really cool animal. Can't quite. Oh no! Nearly broke the bottle. I don't know if there's enough room to do a proper llama impersonation in here. Okay, that's all I got. That's the llama. That's the llama in me coming out. And let's roll that dice again, but I think I kicked it while I was being llama. Let's roll that dice. I think I should get one of those big fluffy dice for this. 4. 4's ping pong. Bringing the ping pong back. And if you guys have anything you want me to shred, rid some energy, let me know, and I'll shred it on a shredding round. We're shredding away bad things we don't like. Just can't be a person or an animal. But I can impersonate animals if you want me to. Here we go. Another round of ping pong. I've lost the kettle. Kettle's most important. It's the easiest way to break the record. Record's 1,000 to break. And we're doing a bunch of activities. We've got a cake baking in the oven. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Kettle's worth 30. There we go. Points is good. Points is what we want. Points straight up. Jar's worth 1. Unless you can get it filled 10 times, then it's worth 100. Because it's the easiest. But dog bowl's worth 3. Kettle at the back's worth 30. Toaster's worth 50 with it. Oh, off the toaster into the kettle. Here we go. Points is good. Ball comes back to me. I can reuse it. It's within arm's reach. Toaster's worth 50, but the ball's got to stay there the whole round. Here we go. Trying to break the record of 1,000. To get that record, I've got to fill the kettle or get points a different way, which would be difficult, but the kettle is the easiest way to break the record, so we'll go for the kettle. Kettle's good. Kettle's what we want. Here we go. Kettle's good. That's it. I think I've got to set my rebound ball up so more balls come back to me. Dog ball's worth 3. Kettle's worth 30. Toaster at the front worth 50. Let's go for the kettle. Kettle. Oh, close. It was close. It was not my worst round, not my best round. It's definitely not a record breaker, but I appreciate your support, guys. And we are baking a loaf of bread in the oven. And it kind of makes me think of that movie. That movie where he's like, what's that guy's name? Oh, I can't remember that guy's name. He's like, geez, baking a loaf of bread and I think it's sourdough. Oh, too funny. Ace Ventura. No, that's the movie he's in. I can't remember his actual name. Anyway, it's funny. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. Okay. Let's pick up these balls. I've lost a heap of balls up the back there, but let's roll the dice to determine what we're doing next. And let's just move these eggs out of the way. so I don't break an egg. Let's make sure eggs are still good. Okay, we've got that egg baking, and let's see. Any other suggestions from my viewers? Let me know if you got some. 1, shred. We're going to shred something. We're going to shred something we don't like. It can be a person, place, or a thing. Drop it in the chat if you got any ideas. Otherwise, I'll chuck one of mine on there. And something I don't like. Something I don't like. There's kind of like not a lot of things I don't like in this world. So far, we've done dust, fumes, bullying. Bullying was a suggestion from one of my members. 5, try juggle the ping pong. Okay, we can try that. We can try that, guys. Yeah, what else? Things I don't like. Traffic. Traffic's a bit annoying. Yeah, we're chucking traffic in there. We're going to shred some traffic up. And then we're going to move on to the next thing, which is going to be determined. Let's shred traffic. Who likes traffic? Say it with me. Goodbye to traffic. I wish it could be that simple. So let's just waiting in line. Ooh, good one, Ali. Good one. We'll do that next round. Okay, here we go. Let's roll that dice and see what we're doing next. 4 ping pong. We're doing another round of ping pong. Here we go. For the record is 1,000. Let's see if we can break it. Let's change that formation though, because we want to get points. Points is what we want. Points is good. And I hope you guys can see this, which I don't know if I need to move the things a little bit closer. I'm just going to move you guys a bit closer here. Bear with me, it might get shaky. Okay, hopefully you can see me a bit better. And let's go. Round has begun. Jar is worth 1 unless you can fill it 10 times. It's worth 100 points. But really, the toaster is worth 50. However, my yoga mat's in the way. We're just going to fold the yoga mat in half. And we've got shredded paper everywhere. It's a mess. I'm going to have to vacuum this room later. But the kettle is worth the most points, or easiest points, I guess. That backboard at the back makes it slightly difficult. I think there's a bit of cake mixture on the balls. There's definitely some raw egg. We've got to keep the balls out of the cake mixture. We're trying to break the record. When the ball comes back to me, I can reuse it. Toaster at the back worth 50. The kettle is worth 30. And we're trying here. We're trying our best. Here we go. Can we do it? Can we get it done? Going for the record, jar is worth 1 unless you fill it 10 times, and it's worth 100. Oh, off the rim of the jar, in. Here we go, here we go. Oh, rim. Too close, too close. I don't think it's going to be a record-breaking round, but it was a good try. And we will pick the balls up, and we will roll that dice again. Let's roll the dice again so we know what we're doing next before we pick the balls up. 3, baking. I need another idea for baking, guys, because, well, let's change baking to spin a fork spin. Fork spin is number 3. So we're going to spin a fork on my finger, which I know it's a pretty boring one, but that'll be our next one. That'll only take less than a second. If I can successfully do it, it'll be a fork spin until we can successfully do it, and then we'll move on. Kick the shredder. There's hazards everywhere. I appreciate your support, guys. I'm hoping to get to 500 by the end of this stream. This is the live count here, so those numbers definitely motivate me. And thanks for joining in. Okay, what do we got? We've got a cake in the oven, and we've got a timer on for that cake. Let's just check how long till that cake's ready. 28 minutes till the cake's ready. Last time I cooked it for 45 minutes and we burnt it. So 3, we're going to do a fork spin. We've got a fork here. I'm going to try and spin the fork around my finger like that, which I can do this most of the time, but there's a bit of pressure with you guys watching, so here we go. Oh, no, it wasn't successful. There we go, fork spin done. Okay, if you guys have a better idea for that one, let me know. We're going to roll the dice again to see what we're doing next. Keeping it real, keeping it alive. 4, ping pong again. Ping pong again. Let's roll again. We've done a bit of ping pong. We're going to do something else. 3 is another fork spin. We'll quickly do a fork spin and then we'll try something else. Wasn't my best fork spin. 3 again. I swear that dice is rigged. Fork spin. What do we got? 6. Roll again. Do you guys have any things you want me to try? That was 6 again. Roll again. What's this dice going to give us? 2. hula hooping. We're back to hula hooping. We've had a fair bit of a break from hula hooping, but let's get back into the hooping. And I hope you can see me here. I kind of picked up this hula hoop. We've had this hula hoop for a long time, but I kind of picked it up about a month ago and started to get back into it. And yeah, it's definitely a good workout. But what I'm finding is if you join me before, because it's a weighted hula hoop, it kind of bruises like all around your rib cage here, because it like comes around and it like smashes your stomach as you're hula hooping. So if you've eaten anything beforehand, it's really not ideal. So, all right, I think we're ready for the 10 seconds of fast hula hooping. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that definitely hurts the stomach more when it moves more rapidly. Let's slow it right down and try not break any of the glass around us, all the baking stuff. Okay, there we go. Hula hooping is done. And let's roll the dice, see what we got next. If I do 3 activities in a row, 5. Viewer's choice. Do the viewers have anything? Try juggling the ping pong balls. All right, let's try juggling the ping pong balls. I see there's a problem here. I can't really juggle. I mean, and ping pong balls are really light, but we'll give it a go. This is what you guys have suggested. Oh, I don't know. Was that successful? Oh, let's try one more time. And we'll roll the dice again to see what we're doing next. Okay, juggling needs some work. I do want to work on my juggling. Okay, roll the dice again to determine what we're doing here tonight. We're baking a cake. It's got about 25 minutes left. 4. Back to the ping pong. Let's do another round of ping pong. See if we can break that record. Keeping the energy alive. And I'm dripping in sweat. Jar's worth 1. Dog ball's worth 3. Here we go. Can we get it done? Points is good. Points is what we want. Points is real. There we go. Toast is worth 50 at the back. Kettle is worth 30. Unless you can fill the whole thing, it's worth 1,000. Here we go. Ball comes back to me. I can reuse it within arm's reach. Thanks for joining me, guys. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate your support. Here we go. This is a good round because we're getting lots of balls coming back. If those balls come back, we can reuse them. Kettle is worth 30. Unless you can fill the whole thing. Here we go. Ball comes back to me. I can reuse it. Toast at the back's worth 50. Woo, it's hot. It's hot. End of a round. We're not doing a mega round. It takes too long to pick up all the balls, and plus I'm losing balls behind my pillow fort slowly, and there's balls everywhere. I've definitely got some cake mix on the balls, but that's okay. The toaster is unplugged, in case you're wondering. And I appreciate you guys jumping on. Follow me along. I do lots of fun stuff like this all the time. And we've just got that many balls in the kettle, but we have to fill the kettle to break the record of 1,000. So let's just empty all this out so we're ready for another round and roll the dice. Let's roll the dice to see what we're doing. If you've got any ideas, let me know, because 5 is your guys' choice. We've done juggling. We did something else that you guys suggested. 5 again, it's another viewer's choice. Is there another suggestion? If not, we'll shred something else. Shred waiting in line. Let's just do an acronym, waiting in line. Let's shred that away. We're just shredding things we don't like. So Ali Marie has said she doesn't like waiting in line. Let's shred that away. And let's roll that dice again to see what we're doing next. The cake's got about 20 minutes to go. 5, viewer's choice again. Any other things you want me to do, let me know. But Ali Marie doesn't like diarrhea. Well, who does? That's a hard word to spell. D-I-A-R-R. It's one of those weird words. H-O-E-A. Oh, tell us a funny story. I can do that. A funny story. Is this like a real story or? Tell us a funny story. Okay, story time. Let's do a story. Funny story. Or maybe it should be about diarrhea. considering we're talking about diarrhea. Okay, so we were in Vanuatu, and I always wanted to stay with the village people because I just kind of wanted to experience what it was like to stay with them. And we met this guy at this restaurant, and I said, like, can I stay in your village? And he said he didn't really speak English. So then he went back to his village and woke up his son who was asleep and brought his son over to this restaurant. And then yeah, he came there, and then he was like, yeah, you can sleep at my house like tomorrow night. So then I like got a little bag of things ready, and I went over, and we had dinner, which was just boiled taro. So taro is kind of like a potato, but a bit different. So it definitely doesn't taste as nice, but that's what we ate for dinner, and it was a really cool experience. And we slept in the hut on the ground. We just kind of had these like thin like mats to sleep on, and I was super itchy throughout the night. There was like bugs crawling all over me because we were virtually on the dirt except this little mat, and I was wrapped in like a blanket from the resort, and then I had all this bushman, and I sprayed myself with it. Anyway, the next day, then we went to we got invited to their church, so we went to their church, and after church they had this big feast, and we ate all their food, and I definitely didn't have the stomach for it because after that I got salmonella poisoning, and that was the last 7 days of our trip in Vanuatu. So yes, there was a lot of diarrhea involved, and I don't know if it's a funny story, but I think it's funny. Anyway, that's the story. Let's go to the next one. Let's roll the dice to see what's happening. What are we doing next? 6, roll again. We're keeping it real, keeping the energy high. 5, viewer's choice. Don't have anything in the viewer's choice, so we'll roll again. 1, shredding paper. I think we've got to shred something else. Something we don't like. Is there anything you guys don't like? Let me know. And I will shred it. We can shred it away. Shred, ... You don't like shredding? You want me to shred? I can shred. You don't like shredding? I mean, it makes a mess of the house. Like there's shredding all over here. I don't know if Ali was meant to say shred, but we're going to shred, and we're going to roll the dice, and we're going to see what's next. I appreciate your support, guys. We've got a cake baking in the oven. We're going to do a fork spin. For number 3, quick fork spin, then we'll roll the dice, and we'll see what's next. 2, hula hooping. We have done an enormous amount of hula hooping here, and we really don't have the room for it. Here we go. We're keeping it real, and we're rolling the dice to determine what we're doing here today. 1 is shredding, 2 is hula hooping, 3 is a fork spin around the finger, 4 is ping pong, 5 is the viewer's choice. You know what would be cool? If I could juggle, and I could juggle while hula hooping. I don't know if you've got like enough. You probably can. You've got enough arm movement. The hardest thing, well, not the hardest thing, one thing with hula hooping is if you do it for too long, your arms get super sore. So I kind of try and hold them like near my chest here a little bit, because you obviously can't put them down by your side because it gets in the way of the hula hoop. I don't think you can. Nah, there's not enough room here to try that. So yeah, I just kind of keep them here sometimes when they get fatigued. Okay, 10 seconds fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And let's slow it down, try not to break anything. There's lots of glass around, screens and computers. There we go. Okay, that was good. And let's see what we're... Oh, I just stepped on the dice. That hurt. Okay. Oh, it got me good on the foot. Okay. Oh, the pain. 5, viewer's choice. Do you guys have anything you want me to choose? What's cooking, cuz? We are baking a banana bread, and it's a keto, dairy-free, gluten-free banana bread. It's in the oven. It's also sugar-free, and that's what's on its way. And I'm just going to see what we're doing next. If a genie granted you 3 wishes, what would you wish for? Ooh. I'm going to pretend like we can choose things that I'd love to fly. The genie, definitely want to fly. What else? Yeah, flying would be cool. Maybe that's because it just makes me think of Aladdin. What else would I want? Definitely flying. I'd want to live on like a private island. but like not in the sense that like so you have a big resort. I just think it'd be like fun to like live in nature in that way. And then maybe like the option to turn a mermaid tail on and off. Yeah, that'd be cool. All right, next one. Here we go. 1, shredding. We're shredding things we don't like. Shred stepping on Lego. What about stepping on dice? Okay. We're just doing acronyms for the long ones. Stepping on Lego, and I'm going to start ripping this paper because I'm going to run out. Ali has asked to shred stepping on Lego. If you have things you don't like, let me know and I'll shred it away, friends. I appreciate your support and thanks for jumping on and being here tonight. Okay, let's roll the dice to see what we're doing next. 1, shredding, more shredding. Any other shredding things? Yum. Nothing else to shred. But we'll think of something we don't like. Yeah, well, I don't like food poisoning. I'm going to shred some food poisoning. Obviously, we're trying to avoid it, but who likes food poisoning? Let's shred food poisoning, and let's roll that dice again. 3. We're going to do a fork spin. So we're doing things determined on the roll of the dice. And, I've got an idea, actually. There we go. Fork spin. Maybe we'll change the fork spin to something else the next time I roll a 3. 4. Ping pong. We're on to the ping pong. Here we go. Let's go, friends. I need some water. Oh. Let's check how long until the cake's ready. We've got a cake baking in the oven, and there's 15 minutes left. And then I'll bring that cake in, and we can all have a bite together. If you want a piece, let me know. Come over. You're welcome. Not really. Okay. 1. Kettle. Where's the kettle? Oh. You know, it'd be great if I could boil some water while doing this, but I think the balls would melt. Here we go. Points is what we want. Points is good. We're rolling the dice to determine what we're doing. In this round, we have got ping pong challenge. We're trying to break the record of 1,000. 1,000 means we've got to fill the kettle completely or get 1,000 points in some other way. Toaster's back worth 50. Kettle is worth 30. Oh, dog bowl's worth 3. Here we go. Toilet roll's worth 10. Unless you get a quad at the back. Points is good. Ball comes back and we can reuse it. It was a terrible round, but that's okay. Let's roll the dice and let's see what we've got to go next. 3 again. Okay, it was fork spin, but I'm a bit over the fork spin. So I might try and do that like bottle spin thing where you flip a bottle over. I don't know how long that'll take me because I don't think I'm very good at it. But let's clean up these ping pong balls and then we'll do the next thing we're trying to do. Okay, here we go. Bottle spin. Let's try and do that thing where you flip a bottle. I've never actually kind of really done this before. Oh, any tips on how you do this? Oh, I've seen people do this and, oh, that was close. I'm kind of getting the feel for it. Ooh, so close. Yes, there we go. Bottle spin. All right, so 3's getting changed to bottle spin. And maybe next time we try and do the bottle spin and land it on top of that. That would be cool. Let's try practice now. That's going to take me ages. Oh, got it there, but not on the thing. Okay, next thing. Let's roll this and see what we get next. 3 again. Okay, we're going to try the bottle spin, and we're going to try and do it until the bottle lands on top of this. But I think maybe I'm going to have 5 shots, because otherwise it'll just get boring. Here we go. Oh, so close. So close. Come on. Oh, see that? The label came off. Here we go. Oh, too close. I'm going to have definitely going to have a celebration if we can get this up there. Woohoo! Yes! We did it! All right. What's next? Let's roll the dice. 2, hula hooping. So much hula hooping. So much hula hooping. There's ping pong balls everywhere. I don't want to step on one and crush it. Here we go. 1, 2. I wonder if I can like spin around while hula hooping. Don't know. Yeah. Here we go. Wasn't too bad. I don't know like what tricks you can do while hula hooping. Can you stand on one leg maybe? Oh, that's really hard, one leg. That just lights up the abs straight away. One leg hula hooping. Oh no! Oh, hit the kettle. Close the lid on the kettle. All right, then it's a sign to roll the dice again. See what we're doing next. We got a cake baking in the oven. Thanks for the love in the chat. Send it through. 6. Roll again. Let me know if you get any ideas, and we will do those challenges today. 3 is bottle. What is it? Bottle. So we're doing that bottle challenge. We're trying to land the bottle. So far we've landed the bottle on top of this. I've lost the bottle. Lost the bottle, guys. I've lost the bottle. Did anyone see where the bottle went? There it is. Okay. Cuz trip, shred. All right. Kitchen comforts, you made it back. And offbeat journeys, I remember you. There's a few familiar names here. Cuz trip from the last live. Let's try and land this bottle. Do you reckon that? Is that just on top of that? This round? I don't know. This could be way above my pay grade. I'm not really sure if we can get it. The labels. Oh, close. Can we get the bottle on top of the jars, on top of the toilet roll holder? Oh, we managed to get it just. Oh, if that was a bit more stable, I reckon that would have landed. What if it lands like that? Does that count as points? Surely. Let's put a ping pong ball in there for good luck. Here we go. Here we go, trying to get the bottle on top of the toilet roll holder, and seeming to be somewhat difficult. We're going to have 2 more attempts, and we're going to skip. Okay, skipping that round. Let's roll the dice again, and let's see what is next. Except, lost the dice. I've lost the dice, guys. I don't want to step on it. I stepped on it earlier, and it's quite brutal. There's ping pong balls everywhere. We've got a cake baking in the oven, and the dice is gone. So we might have to flip something else. The dice is buried. Can anyone see the dice? Okay. New plan. We're going to flip this over. This is my new dice until the dice turns up. The dice has got to be here somewhere. We've lost the dice. I think we should get a spare dice from now on. But while we try and find the dice, we might have to clean up the workspace a bit because there's kind of stuff everywhere. And let's just see how long we can hula hoop for and look for the dice at the same time. So I was kind of trying some little things earlier. I don't know if you can do squats while hula hooping. No, you can't. Oh no, knocked over the glass. Where's that dice gone? There's ping pong balls. The place is a mess. I think we got to clean the room a bit. I crush a ping pong ball. So we're going to pick up all those ping pong balls from our celebration earlier, and then we'll get back into the activities for tonight, which is, if you have anything you want me to shred, let me know and I can shred it for you guys. We're ridden the energy. Roll the dice. I've lost the dice, guys. Shred having the flu. Shred having the flu. We can shred that. Don't know where that dice has gone. Okay. Having the flu. Doing acronyms to the long ones. Having the flu. Let's shred that. Let's rid that energy away. If you got something you want me to shred. As long as, oh, I found the dice! Yes! Victory is ours. We're back, guys. We're back. And we're baking a cake. Here we go. 4. Ping pong. We're doing ping pong again. And we're waiting for our cake. Let's check how long till our cake's ready. How long? 7 minutes. 7 minutes till the cake's ready. Got a quick round of ping pong coming up. Ping pong. Okay. So you guys know the deal. Kind of like a bit close here. Here we go. Here we go. Points is good. Points is what we want. Jar is worth 100 if you can get 10 in there. And that's what we're going for this round. 10 points, 100 points if you get 10 in the jar. Oh, off the rim of the jar. Ball comes back to me, I can reuse it. Toast worth 50 at the back. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I don't know my board set up. And it's definitely hard to do these things when your heart rate's so high. We didn't break the record, but did we get 10 balls into here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Close, but not close enough. Let's roll that dice again and see what we're doing next. You want to see the cake, kitchen comforts. The cake is coming. The cake will be here in 7 minutes, and I will show you all the cake. We're going to go check it very shortly. If anyone else wants to see the cake earlier, let me know. But right now, things are just such a mess. We've got cake mix everywhere. We've got all sorts of things here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I'm going to make sure I don't hit that screen behind me. So we do the hula hooping to get the heart rate up in between other activities. And today, if you roll a 2 on the dice, that is what brings us to hula hooping. So hula hooping definitely seems to be one of the things we've done the most tonight. And here we go. Appreciate you jumping on, guys. Appreciate your support. All right, 10 seconds fast. And then, all right, there we go. Here we go. Where's that dice? Let's roll that dice and see what we got next. 1 again. What was 1? Was 1 shredding? Anyone else got something we want to shred? Here we go. Clean up. Clean up. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it? Kitchen comforts. Yeah, I mind. I mean, we got toilet rolls everywhere. We got all sorts of things around, and I'm definitely going to land on something. So I think a little bit of a clean up might be a good idea. I've kind of got all this dirty old baking stuff over here in this corner, so I might put that in a bowl. I really don't want to break something. Ultimately, I might have to mop this floor when we're done. All right, where's that dice gone? Oh no, did we lose it? Here it is. Dice is here. Let's roll that dice. Hula hooping again. Here we go. Let's just do 10 seconds fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slow it down, slow it down. Don't break anything. Good. Okay. What have we got? How long till that cake's ready? Should we check the cake? I think it's been half an hour. How long does the cake take to bake? I reckon we should go get the cake. I'm going to go grab the cake. You guys stay here, and we'll grab that cake, and I'll bring that cake back, and we'll check to see if that cake's cooked. Just going to grab it from the oven, and ooh, it looks heaps better this time. Last time we baked the cake, it was burnt. However, this time, I'm hoping we haven't burnt it, and I'm just going to turn that oven off, which I forgot. Oven's off, and then let's see how the cake went this time. I'll show you. This is what the cake looks like. Last time we burnt the top of it. This is a gluten-free, dairy-free banana bread, and I think I have a knife somewhere. Clean knife. Someone wanted a clean knife. Don't you do that? Is that clean enough? Kitchen comforts. You seem to be like an expert. I think that's good. Do I just let it cool now, I suppose? I think I have somewhere I can put this cake on top of that. That looks dangerous. I'm just going to put the cake on a trivet over here. I'll put the cake in the frame so you guys can see it. Maybe we'll put the cake on top of the shredder that we baked. And thanks for joining me if you were here for the whole time we baked that cake. And what have we got? Dice. Let's roll the dice and see what's next. 1 shred. Does it taste good? I'm just gonna let it cool a bit, cuz, and then we'll try it. If you guys have anything you want to shred, anything you don't like, let me know, and we will shred it. We will shred it. Oh no, broken paper. But there's no shred suggestions. Yes. So let's two's hula hooping. Tell you what, you guys are just keeping me busy tonight. There's all this hula hooping. 1, 2. Okay, so I always hula hoop this way. I'm gonna try and hula hoop this way. Surely that would use different muscles, right? What do you guys think? Oh, that is like a different beast. That is not something to try with so much glassware around. Now let's try it anyway. I just don't want to break something. Oh, that is so unnatural. Oh no, I kind of got it. Oh yeah, if anything, that's easier. Feels really weird though. So I always hula hoop the other way, like the other direction. Oh, did you see that? I nearly knocked the cake off. So we baked this cake earlier if you've just joined us, and it's a gluten-free, dairy-free banana bread. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Send the love in the chat. I appreciate it. See it coming through. Thanks, guys. All right. I think we should check to see how that cake's gone. And let's cut a piece of it. I feel like a chopping board would have been a good idea. Oh, I do have a chopping board here. That's kind of dirty, though. I had like 1,000 ping pong balls all over it. So let's cut a piece of this cake. See how it went this time. It's definitely not burnt. Last time I absolutely burnt it really bad. Let's have a look. Have a look at that. Perfection. And let's try it. It's really hot though. Oh, it's so good. I think it's cooked. It's questionable. It's questionable, guys, but I think oh, it's too hot. I've swallowed it and it's too hot. Well, thanks for joining me tonight, guys, and I appreciate it, and I'll see you next time. Follow along, do fun things like this, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.